Hello, everyone, and welcome back to your daily dose of English, where learning English is easy, practical, and super fun. I'm Tom.
And I'm Sarah. Oh, Tom, I'm so excited about today's episode. How are you feeling today?
I'm doing great, Sarah. Actually, I'm feeling a little romantic today. Perfect timing for our topic, right?
It really is. And before we dive into today's beautiful topic, we have a small request for all of you amazing listeners out there.
Yes, if you're enjoying our podcast, please take a moment to hit that subscribe button. It helps us so much and means we can keep bringing you more English learning content.
And don't forget to give this episode a thumbs up and share it with your friends who are learning English. Your support means the world to us.
It really does. Okay, Sarah, are you ready to talk about one of the most beautiful topics in the English language?
Absolutely. Today, we're talking about romantic English. Not just the phrases, but the actual feeling behind the words.
That's right. We're calling this episode The Day You Fall in Love, Romantic English. Because falling in love is one of those moments that changes everything, and knowing how to express those feelings in English makes it even more special.
It does. You know, Tom, I remember when I first started learning English. I could talk about the weather, I could order food at a restaurant, but when it came to expressing feelings, especially romantic feelings, I was completely lost.
I totally understand that. Romantic English is different because it's not just about the words you say, it's about the emotion, the tone, the timing. It's about making someone feel something special.
Exactly. So today we're going to walk through different romantic situations. First, dates, expressing your feelings, giving compliments that actually work, and we'll talk about the feeling behind each phrase.
Perfect. Let's start with the very beginning, the first date. Sarah, do you remember your first date in English?
Oh my goodness, yes, I was so nervous. My hands were shaking. I kept thinking, what if I say something wrong? What if I can't find the right words?
That's exactly how most people feel. But here's the secret. On a first date, simple is better. You don't need fancy vocabulary, you need sincerity.
That's so true. So let's imagine you're on a first date. You meet the person at a coffee shop or a restaurant. What's the first thing you should say?
Well, when you first see them, a warm smile and a simple greeting work perfectly. You can say, "Hi, it's so good to see you." Or, "You look really nice today."
Oh, I love that. You look really nice today. It's simple, but it makes the other person feel appreciated. The key is to say it with a genuine smile.
Exactly. And notice we said really nice, not just nice. That little word, really, adds warmth. It shows you mean it.
That's a great point. Now, after the greeting, you sit down and there's that moment of, okay, what do we talk about? How do you break the ice?
Breaking the ice means starting the conversation in a comfortable way. A good question to ask is, "How was your day?" Or, "Have you been here before?"
Those are perfect because they're easy to answer and they show you're interested in the other person. And that's what romantic English is really about, showing genuine interest.
Absolutely. Let's say the person tells you about their day. They say, "Oh, I had a really busy day at work." How do you respond in a way that keeps the conversation flowing?
You can say, tell me more about that. or that sounds interesting. These phrases invite them to continue talking. You're showing that you care about what they're saying.
And here's something important. Listen more than you talk. When someone feels heard, they feel valued. That's the feeling you want to create.
That's beautiful advice, Tom. Now, let's talk about compliments. Because giving compliments on a first date can be tricky. You want to be nice, but not too much. Natural, not creepy.
Yes, this is super important. The best compliments are specific and sincere. Don't just say you're beautiful. Say something about them that you genuinely noticed.
Like what? Give me some examples.
Okay, you could say, I love your smile. It's really warm. Or, you have a great laugh. It's infectious. Or even, I really like how passionate you are when you talk about your work.
Oh, those are so much better than just, you're pretty. Because they show you're actually paying attention to who they are, not just how they look.
Exactly. And notice the feeling behind those compliments. You're not just saying words, you're noticing something real about them and appreciating it.
I love that. What about compliments for men? Because sometimes women feel nervous about giving compliments too.
Great question. Women can say things like, you have really kind eyes, or I love your sense of humour, or you're a really good listener.
Those are wonderful. And here's the thing. Everyone loves to be complimented on their personality traits, not just their appearance.
Absolutely. Now, Sarah, let's talk about body language for a moment. Because romantic English isn't just spoken words.
Oh yes, body language is huge. Making eye contact shows you're interested. Leaning in slightly when they talk shows you're engaged. Smiling naturally shows you're enjoying yourself.
And here's what you don't want to do. Don't look at your phone. Don't cross your arms. Don't look around the room like you're bored.
Right. Because even if your English is perfect, if your body language says, I don't care, the other person will feel that.
Exactly. The feeling you create is more important than perfect grammar. Okay, let's move forward in our romantic journey. The first date went well. You want to see this person again. How do you express that?
This is another nervous moment. At the end of the date, you're standing outside, maybe by their car or at the bus stop, and you want to say something. But what?
The best approach is simple and honest. You can say, I had a really great time tonight. Pause. Make eye contact. Then add, I'd love to do this again sometime.
Oh, that's perfect. I'd love to do this again sometime. It's clear. It's not pushy. It leaves the door open.
And if you want to be a bit more direct, you can say, can I see you again? Or would you like to have dinner with me next week?
I love how direct that is. No games, no confusion, just honest interest. And that's really attractive.
It is. Now let's say you've been on a few dates. Things are going well. You're starting to have real feelings. How do you express that in English?
This is when English learners often panic. Because these are big feelings, important feelings, and you want to get the words right.
But again, simple and sincere is best. You can start with, I really enjoy spending time with you. That's a safe way to begin.
That's good. It's positive, but not too intense. What's the next level?
You could say, I think about you a lot, or you make me really happy. These phrases show your feelings are growing.
Oh, I like those. They're sweet, but not overwhelming. Now, what if you want to tell someone you're falling for them? That's a big moment.
It is a big moment. You can say, I'm falling for you, or I think I'm starting to fall in love with you. The key is the vulnerability in your voice.
Vulnerability. That's exactly it. When you share your feelings, you're being brave. You're opening your heart. That's what makes it romantic.
And here's something important. The other person might not be ready to say it back yet, and that's okay. Give them space. You can say, you don't have to say anything. I just wanted you to know how I feel.
That's beautiful, Tom. That shows emotional maturity. You're expressing yourself without demanding a response.
Exactly. Now let's talk about some phrases that might seem romantic, but actually don't work well.
Oh, this is interesting. What are some examples?
Okay, some people try too hard with fancy words. They say things like, your beauty transcends the cosmos, or you are the angel of my dreams.
Oh no. That sounds like a movie from 1950.
Exactly, it's too much. It doesn't sound natural. Real romance in English is about being real, not being poetic.
So what should they say instead of those over-the-top phrases?
Instead of, your beauty transcends the cosmos, just say you're beautiful. Instead of, you are the angel of my dreams, say, you're amazing.
Simple is better. Got it. What else doesn't work?
Moving too fast with your words, like saying I love you on the second date, or saying I want to marry you after 1 week.
Oh yes, that can scare people away. Even if you feel that way, you need to give the relationship time to grow naturally.
Exactly. Let the feelings develop. Let the words come at the right time. There's no rush.
That's such good advice. Now, Tom, let's talk about texting. Because so much romantic communication happens through text messages now.
Oh yes, texting in English when you're interested in someone. This is a whole skill by itself.
It is. So, what are some good texts to send when you're interested in someone?
After a first date, you can text, I had a great time tonight. Hope you got home safe. It's sweet and shows you care.
I love that. What about good morning texts?
A simple good morning. Hope you have a great day is perfect. Or if you want to be a bit more playful, good morning beautiful or good morning handsome.
Those are sweet. What about during the day?
You can send something that shows you're thinking about them. Just wanted to say hi and see how your day is going. Or saw this and thought of you, maybe with a funny picture or meme.
Oh, I like that. Sharing something that reminds you of them shows they're on your mind.
Exactly. And here's what you don't want to do. Don't send 20 texts in a row. Don't get upset if they don't respond immediately. Give them space.
Right. Everyone is busy. Maybe they're in a meeting or with family. It doesn't mean they don't like you.
Exactly. Be patient. Be cool. Don't be needy. That's not attractive in any language.
So true. Now, let's talk about the feeling behind romantic English. Because this is what makes the biggest difference.
Yes, you can say all the right words, but if you don't have the right feeling behind them, it won't work.
What do you mean by the right feeling?
I mean genuine warmth, real interest, authentic care. When you compliment someone, really mean it. When you ask about their day, really want to know.
So it's about being present in the moment with them.
Exactly. It's about making them feel seen, heard, and valued. That's what romance really is.
That's beautiful. And you know what? That doesn't require perfect English. That requires a genuine heart.
Absolutely. Your accent doesn't matter. Your grammar mistakes don't matter. What matters is the sincerity of your feelings.
I love that message. Now, let's quickly review some key phrases for our listeners to practice.
Good idea. Let's start with first date phrases. You look really nice today. I'm having a great time. Tell me more about that.
Perfect. Now, phrases for expressing interest. I'd love to see you again. Can I take you out to dinner sometime? I really enjoy spending time with you.
And phrases for deeper feelings. I think about you a lot. You make me really happy. I'm falling for you.
Beautiful. And remember, everyone, the key is not just the words, but the feeling behind them.
That's right. Be authentic. Be yourself. That's the most attractive thing you can be.
Now, before we finish, let's talk about one more important thing. What if someone doesn't feel the same way about you?
This is hard, but it happens. And it's important to handle it with grace. If someone says they just want to be friends, respect that.
You can say, I understand. Thank you for being honest with me. That shows maturity and class.
And remember, not every person is meant for you. The right person will appreciate your feelings and reciprocate them.
That's such an important point. Don't take rejection personally. It's not about your worth. It's about compatibility.
Exactly. Keep your confidence. Keep being your authentic self. The right person will come along.
What a beautiful message to end on. Tom, this was such a wonderful episode.
It really was, Sarah. I hope all of our listeners feel more confident about expressing romantic feelings in English now.
And remember, practice these phrases. Say them out loud. Get comfortable with the words so they flow naturally when the moment comes.
That's great advice. And don't forget, romance is about the connection you create, not about perfect English.
Absolutely. Okay, everyone, that brings us to the end of today's episode. We hope you enjoyed learning about romantic English.
If you found this helpful, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to your daily dose of English, and share this episode with your friends.
And we'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and tell us, what's your favourite romantic phrase in English?
That's a great question, Sarah. I'm excited to read the answers. Thank you all so much for listening. Keep practicing your English, and remember you're doing great.
We'll see you in the next episode. Until then, keep learning and keep growing. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye for now. And hey, good luck with your romantic English adventures.